Good afternoon, YouTube. What's going on? It's Mesa back at it with some TitanFall 2. In this video, we're going to go over a kind of beginner's guide, build, whatever you want to call it, and weapon review for kind of a really fast speed, run around, run and gun type of play style. And this one you could use fairly early on because we're going to go over this weapon called the Alternator. And you can unlock this thing when you hit rank 8. So you can unlock this fairly quickly. And this might be overlooked, this weapon, because on paper, on the stats, when you look it up in the game, we'll go over all of it. When you look them up online, the stats don't seem like they line up. And I mean that in a good way. This thing just murks. It murks up close, it murks from far away, and it's an awesome gun. You'll also notice, and this is a little new for me here, is I'm rarely aiming down sight. This gun is all about, or at least a lot of the guns in TitanFall 2 I'm finding, is all about hip fire, and more hip fire. Now remember, this is for beginners, okay? I know about the Volt. I finally got it. I'm going to go over that in another video. But if you're early on and you rank up to rank 8, you can go get this thing. Now, it's basically a 2 to 3 shot kill up close. And I say 2 shot meaning if you land some headshots. At far away, it can be anywhere between like 5 shots, 6 shots, maybe even 7 shots. I try not to shoot people from far away. You gotta get close, and that's where it's gonna come into the build we're gonna talk about here. This is my running gun. I'm using this pretty much in, let's see, I'm using it in Attrition. I'm using it in Pilot versus Pilot, okay? That's a lot of fun. What I find in Pilot versus Pilot is everyone loves to run the invisible cloak, camp, set up on rooftops in here. With this build, your goal is to annoy the living heck out of those people. Now, when you look at the Alternator in-game and look at its stats, it says 75 damage, 50 accuracy, 40 range, 60 fire rate. In the magazine, you get 20 rounds. You can bump that up to about 24, 25 if you use extended mags. I would kind of ignore that stuff, guys. I've checked all over the place. It's just varying reports that Respawn is not the greatest when it comes to putting in the stats in their games, that they're not actually accurate. I know it doesn't make sense. Actually accurate? Battling through it. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about, guys. This thing's good, it hits hard, and that's all you need to know about it. So when it comes to the attachments, I always go with Gun Runner and I go with Speed Reloader. So Speed Reloader, obviously you reload fast. Gun Runner is shoot while sprinting. If you notice, I am constantly popping what's called stim. We're going to talk about that in a second. Because I'm usually firing while sprinting, so I think that's pretty useful. You have some other ones you could use here, like Gun Ready or maybe Tactical and Quickstop. No, I would stick with Gun Ready and I would go with Gun Runner. Let's talk about stim for a minute. Stim is what I'm using constantly. Stim is going to quickly heal you, but then also boost your speed for a short time. So I use it for 2 things. 1 is to get to places really fast. 2, to get out of situations really fast. And 3, if I'm taking damage and I need to do both, I need to heal and get out of there quickly, that's what I use it for. Now, the cooldown on it is not that great. You're not going to have it all the time. I think it's slower than the Cloak Invisible folks, because I feel like those guys are constantly invisible. I haven't really chosen the Invisible Cloak yet, just because of the fact that once you get used to using stim, it comes. See, look at that. That guy, he damaged me. I popped it. I got out of there, got the cover, got my health back, and now I'm going to go back and try to re-engage. Also, in my setup, I go with the Gravity Star for my nade, or whatever you want to call it. That's going to pull in enemies and projectiles also before it explodes. That's really good for situations when using with stim. Let's say you're getting attacked in a hallway or something. If you notice, when I'm using this build, I'm the worst when it comes to wall running. As you can tell, I'm a noob. I like to go indoors and stay in cover a lot, okay? I like to just hug walls, go indoors. That's where this is most effective. But the Gravity Star is something that you could throw in like a hallway and it will suck people in. Also, when it comes to my other perks, I go with fast regen, so I get my health back faster when taking damage, because I'm going to try to stim right out of that situation if I'm getting damaged. I go with Kill Report, which has enemy death locations marked by skulls on the HUD. It also has your teammates' deaths also. I use that because I want to know where the enemies are when it's Pilot versus Pilot, or if it's something like Attrition, where I don't know exactly where they're going to spawn. So I like that. And Neckbreaker, I guess, is the melee, but yeah. Can you choose different melees? Yeah, you can. All right, I haven't even tried that yet. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm so new to this game. This is a beginner's guide. That's my charge rifle here. That's what I'm using for when I play Attrition, to try to take down some Titans here. But that's pretty much my build, guys. I'm going to start messing around with the other things. I see a lot of people use the Pulse Blade, which is going to expose enemies through surfaces. You'll know it when they pop it, because you will be alerted to it. So a lot of times, once again, I'll use stim. If all of a sudden I get alerted that I'm showing up on that someone used their Pulse Blade, I use my stim to get out of that situation. I don't know where they are, but they certainly know where I am because they popped that Pulse Blade. Now, since this is a beginner's guide, when it comes to your Titan, just go with what works for you. Try them all out, okay? At this point, for me, I'm liking the Tone and I'm liking the Ronin, okay? You start off with the Ion, but just, you know what, just walk your way through. When it comes to the actual kits, I, for some reason, always go with Assault Chip. Improves auto Titan precision and enables the use of offensive and utility abilities. You got a few other things here, like Stealth, Auto Eject, things like that. For the Ion kit, I go with Entangled Energy. Yeah, this is just my, you know what, I'm not really going to go over it, guys. Just choose the Titan that works for you and then play around with all the different setups that you can once you unlock them. But you gotta be careful. You don't get those credits that often, okay? The credits to buy all these things. If you're part of a network here, whereas the default network here I'm showing is the Advocate network, they have a happy hour every day. So you wait for that happy hour and then you get some extra credits when you play for that hour. So make sure you join a network. You probably already put into the Advocate network. And yeah, what else do I want to talk about? Yeah, Walmart, okay. Right now, if you go to Walmart, it's Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving to you if you celebrate it in the United States. It's on sale for 28 bucks. So if you're interested in this game, now is the time to pick it up, okay? You can buy it online for 28 bucks or try to go to your local store and see what it is. I don't think GameStop or any of the other places have it on sale just yet. I could be wrong. All I know is that as of right now, I'm recording this at 3 in the morning on Thanksgiving Day, and it's 28 beans on Walmart.com. That's it, guys. What do you guys think? And what do you want to see next from TitanFall 2? I'm loving this game. Told you guys. I'm going to be streaming it soon, too. Do me a favor, drop a link in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa. Check my stream. Usually on YouTube, and that's it. I'm out of here like Vladimir.